The world is silent here, a kingdom of rock and wind, high above the forests. The air is so thin that every breath feels like a small victory, and the only sounds are the distant howl of the wind and the crunch of snow beneath your boots. Here, time seems to slow, and the vastness of the landscape makes you feel both insignificant and awestruck. Jagged peaks tear at the sky, draped in eternal snow. These mountains have stood for millions of years, their sharp ridges shaped by relentless storms and shifting glaciers. They are both beautiful and forbidding, a testament to the raw power of nature. This is a place of extremes, where only the hardiest survive. Temperatures plunge far below freezing, and the wind can strip away all warmth in seconds. Life here is a daily struggle, and only the most resilient creatures can endure these conditions. The air is thin, the cold relentless. Frost clings to every surface, and the landscape is sculpted by ice and wind. Even the rocks seem to shiver in the biting chill. Few creatures call this wilderness home, and those that do are masters of survival. Their tracks are rare, fleeting signs of life in an otherwise empty expanse, but one reigns supreme, the snow leopard. This elusive predator is the undisputed ruler of these heights, perfectly adapted to the harshest of environments. Elusive and perfectly attuned to its environment, it is a legend, a whisper on the wind, a shadow in the blizzard. Its pale coat blends seamlessly with the snow and stone, making it nearly invisible to all but the most patient observer. We have come to these remote mountains in search of this phantom, known locally as the ghost cat. Our journey is one of hope and determination, driven by the dream of witnessing a creature few have ever seen. For centuries, it has moved unseen through these high-altitude deserts. Local legends speak of its mysterious presence, and its image is woven into the culture and folklore of mountain people. Its presence is felt more than seen. A paw print in fresh snow, a sudden silence in the herd. Sometimes just a fleeting shadow or a pair of eyes glinting in the dusk is all that betrays its existence. To glimpse this animal is a rare privilege, demanding patience and respect for this harsh world. Many have waited for days, braving the cold and wind for just a momentary encounter. As the sun sets, the peaks glow orange and purple, and the temperature plummets. The world becomes even more silent, and anticipation hangs in the frozen air. Silence descends, broken only by the wind. The mountains seem to hold their breath, waiting for the night's secrets to unfold. Under the moonlight, a figure emerges, fluid, graceful, perfectly camouflaged. The snow leopard moves with a quiet confidence, every step measured and silent. This is our first glimpse. The ghost has appeared. For a moment, time stands still as we lock eyes with this rare and magnificent creature. Its pale green eyes scan the horizon, holding ancient wisdom. In their depths, we see the story of survival, adaptation, and the enduring spirit of the wild. Every muscle is coiled, ready for action. The snow leopard is a master of stealth and agility, able to leap great distances across treacherous terrain. This is not just an animal, it is the spirit of the mountains. Its presence is a reminder of the wildness that still exists in our world, untamed and free, a symbol of resilience and wildness vanishing from our world. As it melts into the storm, we are left with a sense of wonder and humility. Our journey into its life is a journey into the heart of the wild. Each step we take brings us closer to understanding the delicate balance of life in these mountains. We will follow its footsteps across these frozen ramparts. The path is uncertain, but the pursuit is worth every hardship. The story of the snow leopard is about to begin. In this land of ice and stone, the legend lives on, waiting to be discovered by those willing to seek it. Survival here is a daily battle, a relentless test of endurance and adaptation. Every day the snow leopard faces a world shaped by extremes, where only the most resilient can hope to thrive. The snow leopard's home, Himalayas, Pamirs, Altai, is among the most inhospitable on Earth. These vast frozen ranges stretch for thousands of miles, their peaks lost in clouds, their valleys carved by ancient glaciers. Life is lived on a knife edge between cliffs and shadowed valleys. Here, a single misstep can mean disaster, and every movement is calculated for survival. The snow leopard is built for this world. Large fur-covered paws act as snowshoes, spreading its weight so it glides over deep snow. Its thick, luxurious fur insulates against the biting cold, a perfect adaptation to the harsh climate. Its broad chest and large lungs extract every molecule of oxygen from the thin air, allowing it to thrive where most creatures would struggle to breathe. It moves with impossible agility, leaping vast distances between icy ledges. Its long, thick tail acts as both a rudder for balance and a scarf for warmth, wrapping around its body during rest. Blizzards can appear without warning, shrouding the mountains in white and dropping temperatures to 40 below. In these moments, survival depends on instinct and preparation. The leopard seeks shelter in caves and rocky outcrops, its dense coat a shield against the cold. These hidden refuges offer a brief respite from the relentless elements. This magnificent fur is both its asset and vulnerability, coveted by humans for its beauty and warmth. The snow leopard's greatest protection is also its greatest risk. Food is scarce. The leopard must travel miles each night to find a meal, often stalking prey across treacherous terrain under the cover of darkness. Its existence is solitary, a silent patrol across a sprawling territory that can span hundreds of square kilometers. Each step is a testament to its independence and strength. To witness it is to understand true resilience in the face of nature's raw power, a living spirit of the mountains perfectly attuned to the altar of stone and ice. The hunt is a masterpiece of stealth and power, unfolding in the remote icy heights where few creatures dare to tread. Here the snow leopard reigns as a ghostly presence, rarely seen but always felt. The snow leopard is a supreme ambush predator, using the rugged landscape to its advantage. Every boulder, every shadow becomes a tool in her arsenal, allowing her to vanish from sight in an instant. Its dappled coat makes it nearly invisible against the rocks, a living phantom among the peaks. Her preferred prey, blue sheep and ibex, are mountain masters themselves, nimble and wary, making each hunt a true test of skill. To bring one down requires patience, skill, and explosive energy. She waits, sometimes for hours, muscles coiled and senses razor-sharp, reading every movement of her quarry. The huntress stalks from above, moving with painstaking slowness, every paw placed with precision. Even the faintest sound could betray her presence. So she glides silently, blending with the wind and snow. Her eyes fix on the herd, calculating, waiting for the perfect moment. She studies the group, searching for weakness, a young or distracted animal, a chance to strike. When it comes, the stalk explodes into motion. She bounds down the slope, a grey streak against the snow. In seconds, the silent tension erupts into a blur of speed and power. The chase is short and spectacular, often on slopes where a single misstep means death. Both predator and prey risk everything in these heart-stopping moments, racing down sheer cliffs and icy ledges. She latches onto her prey, delivering a swift, powerful bite. The struggle is fierce but brief, ending as quickly as it began. Success means survival for another week. Failure is common. Each hunt is a gamble, and hunger is a constant companion in these unforgiving mountains. The balance of life here is precarious. Every meal is hard-won, every hunt a gamble. The snow leopard's existence is a daily battle against the elements and the odds. For the silent huntress, this is the only way of life. In the vast, echoing silence of the mountains, she endures an elusive shadow, perfectly adapted to her wild, beautiful world. In a hidden den, a snow leopard mother gives birth to two tiny cubs. Helpless and blind, they depend on her for warmth and protection. For months, the den is their world. The mother's life transforms, her every action now for their survival. She rarely leaves, nursing and guarding them against the cold. Hunger forces her to hunt, leaving the cubs vulnerable. As they grow, curiosity leads them outside, blinking in the sunlight. Play becomes training, pouncing, stalking, balancing on rocks. She leads them on excursions, teaching them to navigate the terrain and find water. They taste meat at her kills, learning the skills of survival. For nearly 2 years she protects, feeds and teaches them. Only then are they ready to face the world alone. Her devotion is a testament to wild motherhood. The snow leopard reigns over a vast invisible kingdom. Its territory is marked not by fences, but by scent, urine, scrapes, cheek rubs on rocks. These signals communicate identity, gender and readiness to mate. This invisible map allows leopards to coexist, avoiding conflict in a world where prey is scarce. A male on patrol reads the messages left by others, reinforcing his claim. Territories are immense, dictated by prey, sometimes hundreds of square miles. The leopard knows every ridge and valley, a mental map passed down through instinct. His kingdom is lonely, but it is a life of freedom and mastery. He is the undisputed ruler of this high-altitude wilderness. Even in solitude, paths cross. A young male may wander into another's territory, or hunger may drive an intruder in. Tension rises, the stage is set for confrontation. The encounter begins with a war of nerves circling, tails twitching, intense vocalizations. Snow leopards cannot roar, but their hisses and moans echo through the canyons. Most standoffs end with the intruder backing down, but sometimes neither yields. A swift, violent fight erupts. Claws and teeth, a blur of grey fur. The risk of injury is high, a wound can mean death in this harsh world. The victor secures his kingdom, a brutal reminder that survival here is a constant struggle. The greatest threat to the snow leopard is not arrival, but change. Our warming planet is transforming this fragile ecosystem. Glaciers melt, snow lines retreat, and the balance sustaining life is disrupted. The tree line creeps higher, shrinking the leopard's hunting grounds. Other predators move in, competition intensifies. Prey patterns shift, making hunting unpredictable. Human activity expands, livestock grazing reduces wild food, increasing conflict. Retaliatory killings rise as leopards attack livestock. The snow leopard has become a symbol of climate change, a silent crisis in a remote land. Conservation efforts are underway, but the future hangs in the balance. It is a race against time to protect this world before it disappears. For mountain people, the snow leopard is more than an animal, it is a spiritual symbol. Seen as a sacred guardian, a messenger of the gods, it maintains the balance of nature. To harm one is to disrupt the harmony of the land. This reverence is woven into stories, art, and tradition. In monasteries, the snow leopard is a symbol of humility and solitude. Legends tell of holy men transforming into leopards to protect the mountains. Conservation now draws on these beliefs, working with communities to foster pride and protection. The snow leopard becomes a living embodiment of the wild spirit of the Himalayas. Its survival is about preserving both nature and culture. Our journey with the snow leopard draws to a close. We have witnessed its silent hunt, its motherhood, its lonely reign. The snow leopard is a living echo from a wilder past. Its fate is now linked to our own. Climate, habitat, and conflict threaten us all. Protecting the snow leopard means protecting the mountain ecosystems that sustain millions. As we leave these peaks, the image of the ghost cat lingers. A solitary figure, a flash of grey, piercing green eyes. These moments inspire awe and remind us of our responsibility. The snow leopard asks only for a place to live. Its story is not over, it is being written every day. It is up to us to ensure its future, that its echoes will resonate for generations. The ghost of the mountains is a symbol of hope, a call to preserve the wild heart of our world.